So, can you see my slide?
Yes, dear. Yes, I can see.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello, Assalamualaikum, and good afternoon, everybody, and our beloved lecturer, Madam Zarina. My name is Putri Aina Natasha, British Ismail from BA251 So, for my presentation today, I would like to share with you the importance of storytelling for kids. So, this is the topic for my persuasive speech today. I need to convince all of you to start a storytelling among kids. Why do I choose kids for this topic? As my topic. So, ladies and gentlemen, you will eventually start a family. You'll have children of your own. Or if you have a little brother or little sister, or maybe you are an uncle and auntie to your niece and nephew. So you take a role to educate them, the role that can have impact on how they develop. Therefore, it goes without saying that you must set a good example and exhibit a polite behavior. Kids will therefore follow you. Before I start with the core idea of my topic today, I want to discuss the developmental issue that kids typically encounter. So, according to a study conducted by International Medical University in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, World Health Organization state that 10% of the population in any country worldwide has some form of disabilities. So now, look at this chart. There are some types of disability that children are facing. So according to their research, you can see that delay speech scored the highest percentage, which is 84% compared to the other disabilities. So what are the factors that influence children delay speech? There are some factors here, but I want to emphasize one factor, which is less or inaccurate model or language stimulation from parents. It mentions here that parents should spend more time play, talk, and play and talk to them, since language stimulation is essential when they are growing. So, how children learn language? By observe and explore and imitate. First, they will first imitate the behavior and the speech of those around them, and then they will begin to use the language to communicate as they begin to explore and comprehend the world around them. The children's use of language is reflect their level of exploration and understanding of their own world. As a result, parents and siblings should represent a good example and demonstrate appropriate behavior. This is because young kids imitate the behavior of others by observing, learning, and responding to their surrounding. So, what parents or siblings can do for their children at home? So, I want you to focus on this, which is read by reading a book, reading a favorite book to your children. So, as I mentioned here, even though your child is too young and not able to read words, but what can you do is you can explain to them what they see in the book, so that they can remember the context from hearing it from you, so they can slowly try to talk. So I really want to share with you guys, the storytellings really can influence kids' development. So the answer is yes. Storytelling really can help kids' development in many ways. For example, helps kids to get to know sounds, to get to know words, to get to know the language, and develop early literacy. So I give you an example of Malaysian storytelling books for kids. The first one is a toddler series by Yusuf Gajah. Kids will be interested to learn what the object looks like, what the color represents the object, what, for example, animal, and what is the accurate name for the object in the books. And it can encourage child's creativity. For example, I give elephant, how to pronounce the words of elephant, what it looks like, what the color of the elephant. So their brain will process to accept what they listened, what they saw, and what they say. Now, we will see another book, which is Dina Siri by Amela Yusof. The book here, it's about Dina, a Malaysian girl, enjoys playing, watching, and help her parents. From this book, kids will learn how the garden looks like, what the color of the flowers, and how we can grow a plant. So it can help kids develop development, since it creates curiosity and imagination, which is encourage children to be creative and use their imagination to picture an object and characters in the book. Other than that, with storytelling, we can develop cultural understanding. Telling story allows children to experience different worlds, different country, and different tradition. It can help develop an appreciation of the rest of the world with different culture. Here's the book of Legendary Princesses of Malaysia by Rahman and Amila Yusof. In this book, they have a lot of story of princesses in Malaysia. For example, Ulit Maya, Siti Wan Kembang, and Putri Gunung Ledang, and many more. It shows how storytelling can help kids about the world, their own culture or other culture. So we can teach them to appreciate and respect every culture. So my point here is very clear. Storytelling is very important for kids. Reading a storytelling books can help children avoid delayed speech that I've mentioned just now. The statistic on different types of disability have been shown to you, and they show that delayed speech is the common disability among children. So it is extremely concerning. And I have shown you that many organizations recommend reading books to prevent speech delay from becoming more serious. So storytelling is more important. I've already told you how storytelling affects development. Now I want you to visualize the difference between kids with or without delay speech by watching this video. Here are two videos of children of the same age. Both of them are 3 years old.
What did you do today?
No.
You swam?
No.
Swimming? Can you say bubble?
No.
Bubble? Oh, you blew bubbles in the water?
Yeah.
Can you say bubble?
Yeah.
Say it.
No.
Bubble.
Okay.
Moving on.
What did you do?
Sorry.
What did you do today?
What is this?
K potassium.
K potassium. You want to tell me some facts about that?
Yes. And it's in bananas.
Found them in bananas.
And that's why bananas also helps our nose function. That means what? With sense our brain information to our muscles.
Wow.
Can you see the difference? The first child tries to explain using hand gesture, while the other children in the second video speak fluently. In the second video, the woman with the short hair did ask the kids how she remembered the picture and the name, including the function. And the kids answer, I don't know, my brain just remember it by reading it. So it means that her mother taught her by showing the picture and telling the names of each picture so she can remember and say it fluently. In comparison to the first child, where his mother simply asked him to say it, can't you say bubbles? So that is the difference. So I want to tell you this is real, how reading a book helps kids in talking and speech. In conclusion, storytelling provides children with a window to new world, gives them the opportunity to learn new ideas and informations without realizing it. So they are learning valuable life lessons throughout hearing and engaging exciting story. So you and I can start reading aloud to a baby as early as you like, because the earlier the better. As a result, storytelling has a significant impact on development of children. Ladies and gentlemen, children desperately need our assistance in order to boost their self-esteem and improve their speech and language development. Don't be selfish and don't just let them, ignore them by giving toys, and you just continue your day with your works. So please, I'm begging to you, spend quality time with kids. Here I give 2 quotes. If you want your children to turn out well, spend twice as much time with them and half as much money. In the end, kids will remember that fancy toy or game you bought for them. They will remember the time you spent with them. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time and have a nice day.